NBA sports coverage of the NFL finds us at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Carolina Panthers. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
And with a play clock about to expire, Mike McCarthy's going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
On second down, Goodson. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. You look at this Carolina defense, and they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
On third down, it's Prescott. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. The Cowboys will go. Prescott working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Cowboys first down. Good work there on 4th and 1. They get 7 to move the chains. Now Prescott going to change the play. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down. Up the middle they go. Goodson. And some room to maneuver. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Right back to him on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Well, this defense for the Panthers very strong in that victory a week ago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Now Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tyler Goodson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cowboys will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Ready. Hey, red.
A quick throw complete to Chark. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Give him 32 on the play.
Usually in this spot, you hear an offensive coordinator saying, don't feel like you've got to get this all back at once. But here, they give up the opening touchdown and say, no time like the present to show what we can do too. And that's big yardage on their initial play from scrimmage.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The Panthers had 8-3 now, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. You look at this Cowboy defense. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
It's a gain of 3, and it gets him the first. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold him to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a first down here. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. From the red zone now, Young. And he's got his big tight end here. And the Panthers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. It moves right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
97.
Sanders is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible, but all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
What?
The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10
I ain't
from the
got that
20.
build no more. I made him 6'5" instead.
They'll keep it on the ground. Goodson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. Nothing too fancy, just a carry up the middle, but a successful carry up the middle against this 3-4 defense.
And to be able to do that, what do you have to control? The nose guard, right? Got to be able to move him. Otherwise, you're not getting anything up the middle. Nice job by the center. Got a little help from one of his friends playing guard.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left.
About to win my 5th championship.
Prescott on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Lamb will go in motion. Looking to throw. Prescott. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
In motion right, that's Hardman.
Okay, Toby.
First down, Prescott.
Yeah, what you keep going?
And a throw right sideline is complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one goes for 30 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
On first down, Goodson. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, that was not what you would call straight line pursuit for a middle linebacker to make this play. He's got to work his way through the clutter to get to the ball carrier on the outside, and he does exactly that. That's called avoiding the trash.
Here's Prescott. Left side to Lamb. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. 3rd and 7 now. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Prescott to throw it. And this pass broken up. The contact, well of time there, and now 4th down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
And his kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film, just be.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marquise Bell. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Now, the offense, they'd really not been able to mount anything yet on that drive, and the defense made sure they couldn't mount anything. The interception and the return adding 6 to the scoreboard.
And that's no small return for a linebacker, partner. He took matters into his own hands and his legs on that pick. And once he had it, I don't think anyone on the field could have stopped him.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Ready.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Here's 3rd and 3. Now Young. He gets this one to Hubbard, complete. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. Here's Young. They'll indeed go for it. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
Are you pooping?
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Did you poop?
The Panthers
Look
out
like
there
you're
and ready to
talking
begin their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really...
Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
No.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down.
Nice chunk of yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Now a 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Goodson. And not much of an opening there as he's only going to get this to about the 32. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st down, Cowboys.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Derek Brown make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. I think this defense, Charles, realizing the deficit they're facing, they're going to have to step up and make more plays like we just saw there.
Yeah, and those are the type of plays that can focus a defense because, as we know, they've had their trouble so far in this one. But they just proved to themselves that they can get to him, and I expect them to continue to bring that type of pressure in order to try and turn around their fortunes.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. They need 18 yards here on third down. And the tight end goes in motion left. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On to punt now, Anger, as he boots this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Okay.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
It's a gain of 9.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
and this time they'll just keep this on the ground. And this is going to be a Panthers first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
At the 34-yard line.
Young on first down. He'll dump this one off to Hubbard. Nifty running there, but it'll come on what should be the final play of half number 1. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any one of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
Young. He's got a man complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. And that one results in 35 yards. Now look, you're not going to be able to get this all back at once, but that certainly helps.
So you're saying 3 yards in a cloud of dust, not the strategy?
I go aerial attack.
Yeah, I think that's what has to happen. And if you're going to run it, you need to break off big chunks. We just saw a big play right there. They need plenty of those.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 more on that one and another first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 23 yards, the final tally.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run here with Hubbard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Young will set to throw. They'll set up the screen here for Hubbard. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. They call it a loss of a yard there. And that will lead to a 3rd and goal. Well, it looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
Young with it, 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Panthers. Jonathan Mingo from 10 yards out. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
On 2nd down now, Goodson, and he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's Prescott. That is caught. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Prescott and Lamb hooking up for the Cowboy first.
And the Cowboy 1st down.
They'll try the left side. Goodson. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Play action now, Prescott. He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. From 21 yards away. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand They've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Trail, yellow. Ready?
To throw, Young. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
2nd down, Young. He finds his man, complete. That's Hubbard, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And quickly, they get to the line. Again, it's Young. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On 2nd down, Young. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
In most pass defenses, the guy playing safety has the ability to roam free and try and go to the football. But when you're in man, you've got to cover just like a guy playing out on the corner. Lock up on the receiver and go to the football. That's exactly what he did, batting that one away.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 26. So both teams trade touchdowns in the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter of play.
Ready up.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Young to throw it. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. This defense just continuing to do their thing, and now they add on to that lead with another pick 6.
And how about the way they've played this entire game? Not only have they put their stamp on it, but every time they try and mount an offensive challenge, they find a way to thwart it. And multiple pick 6s, oh yeah, they'll enjoy watching this tape after the game.
This will be brought out for the... And oh, deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they will set up shop, red zone territory at the 13-yard line.
Starting to get the sense throughout the league that more of the special teams coordinators give their guys the green light to bring the ball out because everyone wants big plays.
I don't think they're... Dude, it's gonna take... I had my fucking sim gave Emery fucking 65 rushing yards.
I think a lot of them just sense that they can make a play and make a huge run to help their team. And they have to have that athletic arrogance about themselves. And every now and then, though, it'll cost them. And that's what we just saw there.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. 3rd and long for Prescott. And this ball is
I would need
touchdown Dallas. 3 touchdown
400,
passes now for
500
Dak
yard game.
Prescott. And the Cowboys look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth
I
quarter.
thought it's you.
The extra point up and good.
Yeah, I was like,
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
you actually had me
So
tripping out
after
for
the
a second because
touchdown, all we now
I
to kick
like
this
for
one
some
away.
reason I kind of thought you guys weren't gonna do it anyways, and
that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
wait, why are you streaming? Is that like an actual game? Like
The
a-
Panthers
that's-
out there and
oh.
ready to begin their
Oh.
next drive. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this fourth quarter. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're
Yeah,
here in the fourth
I wasn't
quarter.
here. I just got
Survival on the
back.
Passing attack.
I don't think you have any choice.
I don't know.
and
That's
don't think
just
you have
that's
to
just
dress
that's
it
just
up
me
at all
though. That's
either
just me.
throughout
I
the
just
first
say
three
like
quarters.
mad
You're
at
still
a
trying to
pocket
convince
shit.
the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some
So wait,
targets in the
you
open field
think
downfield.
your stream could even hear me right now?
14 yards, good for a Panther first
Are
down.
you sure?
First and 10.
Because I think I have my settings to where they can't. Oh. So if I say something like really racist, will it like just like
Flush to his right.
will you get banned?
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not.
I'm
Micah
so thinking about
Parsons.
just
Give
robbing
him the
it.
credit for the sack and a loss of 14
I'm
yards.
just kidding.
So
I'm
after the
just trying to
sack,
make
a
it
scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
I feel like he's done
Here's Young.
like not even on purpose though. Like it's just in his vocab.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here, up to the 34.
That's pretty fucking
Brandon,
hilarious.
perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he
Yeah.
dragged across
Fucking,
each zone, you see him
the
pointing,
Cardinals sadly
communicating
lost. Oh, they
areas,
lost their
and he passed
game.
him off to each defender.
Oh,
Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Oh, what
We've
do you
talked about it,
know?
CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All
the
the
sad thing is I
interceptions
played
and more
a-
incompletions.
The
It
sad
just
thing
doesn't
is
look
I
like things
played
are
a
in
fucking
sync out there.
Vikings.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day.
And from what I
when you
hear,
feel like an
he's pretty
incomplete
good,
pass
isn't he?
is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now,
Oh,
when they're running
Jesus
their route,
Christ.
they want to catch the ball. But they
It
also want
seems
to make
like
sure
that's
that
the,
defenders don't
it-
take it away. I feel like you and I could be in our backyard with our dads right now. What did they always say when they were throwing us the ball? Look it all the way
You
in.
about to check these
Make sure you
standings.
secure it. That had
Oh,
the feeling.
damn, Colts are still
of not
undefeated,
happening there
bro.
on that play, but he didn't have full control of the ball.
Fucking
When that punch
jeez.
coming in, I have a return punch, but I would imagine it's tough to monitor
Oh my
those guys
God,
coming full
I'm
steam
right
ahead.
there.
It really is.
I'm
You try
right
and get
there,
that
bro.
peak to know where they
Any
are,
of these
about whether
teams
you should
start
fair
losing
catch
out
it
of
or not.
nowhere.
But sometimes you just have to have a sense, a
raps.
feeling, and just have to make sure, number one, though, you catch the ball and put it away.
Young now. He'll get this complete to the running back, Hubbard. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a 1st down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
I don't know how well our microphones are picking it up for those of you at home, but Charles, you and I can hear it. A lot of groans right now coming from this crowd.
I don't know if we're picking up what's happening in the stadium or from the people who are supporting this team at home because it's coming through loud and clear to you and me. This offense, they've been stuck in neutral much of the game, and on that last play, they actually went in reverse. I think this crowd would have liked neutral, don't you?
Yeah. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. He's doing his part, but still facing a sizable deficit.
And he would like to do more, but he needs help from the other two-thirds, right? He needs his defense to bow up a little bit, and he also needs special teams to maybe create some big plays and help them get back in it.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead is down to 24. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Devontae Turpin now from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
To the Bucks?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
I saw that.
And they look to finish strong in this fourth quarter. And this is a unit that certainly has turned. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. He's on his way. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Set. Ready. Ready.
And they will take a knee here.
Ready.
And they take a knee. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's fourth down.
White. White. Slide blue. Green jack.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice. Obviously, you're training